Alright, so the always terrible Washington Post has released a new terrible article entitled, "This is the kind of sexism women who want to be doctors deal with in med school." Subtitled, "You're not wearing makeup today. Maybe you should rethink that choice." Oh shit. If you want to read along, you can find the link to the terrible article in the description. So first we're going to read the article, and then we're going to make fun of the article. Quotation mark, "Do you like vagina?" A resident physician asked me that when I was a third-year medical student in New York 2 years ago. He took obvious pleasure in making me squirm. I had just started hospital rotations after 2 years in the classroom, and over lunch we were discussing possible areas of specialization, including internal medicine and gynecology. Later that week, while we checked in on patients, he told me, "You're not wearing makeup today. Maybe you should rethink that choice." A few months after that, I was in the operating room with an all-male surgical oncology team. Their skill during long hours of surgery was impressive, but their bro talk was disgusting and ostracizing. Over the exposed hep ligament of one anesthetized patient, the attending surgeon's eyes widened and locked with mine. He took a deep breath and cried out to the assisting resident surgeon, "Splay it open like a Russian whore." He held eye contact with me and smirked, waiting for my reaction. I somehow found the wherewithal to return his gaze and reply, "I assume the whore in question is a man. No. I didn't ask him for a letter of recommendation." Sadly, these were not isolated experiences. The medical profession is rich with daily indignities and structural biases against women, because every woman who becomes a doctor has to go through training that's still rife with sexism. This is a serious problem for the entire profession. While the sexist banter during surgery may seem mostly harmless, the extent and frequency of the aggression towards women it communicates is a real problem. There are also insidious, subtle signals that female physicians contend with daily. My young female colleagues and I are constantly mistaken for nurses by patients and visitors, only because we're women. We are referred to as girls by patients and medical colleagues alike, while our male counterparts are young men or just men. The most disheartening sexist assumptions are the ones I make, though. I find myself unthinkingly asking patients, "Who is your primary care doctor, and do you have his phone number?" Even as a physician myself, I still somehow internalize the idea that the profession still belongs to men. Yeah, there are more women in medicine than ever before, but the studies estimate between 30 and 70% of female med school faculty experience gender-based discrimination. A culture like that has serious detrimental effects on women. Those who experience gender discrimination report lower career satisfaction. Female physicians have a higher rate of major depression than women with doctoral degrees in other fields. Overall, men commit suicide 4 times more often than women. Female physicians, though, kill themselves at a rate equal to male physicians. I'm not going to read any more of the article because, frankly, I can't stand it. It drives me nuts. It triggers me. This is the stupidest fucking article I've ever read, and it's the kind of article that makes me hate feminism and feminists. This bitch, Allison Herbst, is acting like she got fucking raped because one of her male colleagues told her that she was not wearing makeup today. Bitch, I'm looking at your fucking profile picture on your Washington Post profile, and yeah, if you're not wearing makeup, you probably should fucking reconsider that. There's nothing wrong there. The second quote, "Do you like vagina?" This was obviously just the guy trying to make a joke because she said she wanted to go into gynecology, whatever. I don't give a fuck how you pronounce it. I mean, does this really constitute sexism? It's a fucking joke. God, only in 2016. Only in 2016. Alright, and believe it or not, this is actually the worst part of the article. The part where she's talking about being in the operating room with the sexist surgeons. No, they're great at their jobs. They're great human beings. They save lives. But oh no, they engage in bro talk, so they're automatically sexist pigs. Look, bitch, you call yourself a doctor. That's fine. You don't know what it's like to be in an operating room. You have no idea. These people have to do anything they can to keep themselves sane. And if that involves making quote-unquote sexist jokes, who the fuck cares? Would you rather have them be PC and have that people die on the fucking operating table? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're supposed to be helping these surgeons help operate on a patient. And all you can think about is how sexist they're being? How about you concentrate on your job, you fucking bitch? And then the rest of the article that I've read is just as ridiculous as this. I mean, the world is sexist because people assume that she's a nurse because she's female. That's a pretty common fucking assumption, and I bet most of the people you're referring to are fucking women. This is ridiculous. This article is retarded, and this bitch is an idiot. That's all I have to say on the issue. Thanks for listening, guys.